Hello YouTube, this is Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews, and today I'm reviewing Moon Studios MS-01 Dark Knight. This is Moon Studios. I didn't do research on this, so if you do know, great, please share below. I believe this is the same people that did Zeta Toys, that left Toy World and basically creating their own third-party figures. Moon Studios, I think, has hit it out of the park with their first two offerings from this set. This is the Train Combiner. This is their take on a masterpiece version of the Train Combiner Raiden. I'm not going to do size comparisons during the videos. I will have pictures at the end that will have different comparisons with different figures from the masterpiece line and also a couple of other third parties just to give you an idea of their size. But to get right into this, I'm impressed. It's not perfect. I'm wrong, it's not perfect, but there are some really cool things about these figures. Also, I'm not going to do the combine mode foot slash leg. I will do that when I do the review for all six, and I'll show how to put each figure into the combine mode and create a playlist for at that time for those figures. So without further ado, let's check this figure out. First, we'll get the train out of the way. Take a look at the packaging. Very simple packaging. It is the toy itself in both its robot mode and its train mode. MS-01 Dark Knight. They form Radiotron. Here is on the side the train mode. On the back, we have some nice product shots. It does not come with the train tracks. I don't know if that's going to come with one of the later figures or not, or if they're just up there for show, if they're going to sell them separate, but does not come with any of the train tracks. So, but there is a picture of the alt mode leg and foot. And here is the side of the packaging, which is a nice picture of him in his robot mode. And yeah, that out of the way, here is the train. I'm gonna come up here, just this. He does come with a couple of accessories right out of the package. He comes with this huge gun thing. This is part, this actually attaches into the foot mode. There is a peg here you can see, and there is a port here if you want. You can attach this to that, and now he is like a train of death. I think it's pretty cool. It's fine. Just turn this gun that way or the other way and pull it out. So he can hold this in his robot mode. There is a handle that comes out. It looks ridiculous, but it's something he can do, and I'll show that in the robot mode. And here is his pistol or rifle. I do like the red paint. Everything on this guy is painted, which is really, really amazing how much paint and effort they put into these figures. And for $110 so far each, totally worth it. Totally worth it. He does come with a train hitch, so he can, they are magnetic, and they also train down together real well. On the front and back, or back and front, these just pop in here, and then you can connect it to another one of the trains and one of the other figures, and you can have a big long train set. These are pretty cool though. So far, he's come with one, and so has MS-02. So yeah, so pretty cool. And I do like the train mode. Train mode is nice. It's really cool. There's paint all the way across. It looks like a little bit of bleed from the blue underneath this tannish paint. But man, it looks good. He's got some transparent plastic there for lights and stuff for the windows. But everything's painted. Wheels on the bottom. You can see the legs, so you kind of know where this guy's going. But yeah, really nicely done. So to get him transformed, let's go ahead and start with the wheels underneath here. There are they have this thing here, and I have only on this side do I have them up. There are these little hinges little piece that rotates up and down, and those are supposed to go on each side, and they're to keep the wheels up so they don't fold down. But these are on such good hinges, you don't really need to do that. But go ahead and fold the wheels down. Actually, I'm gonna take this part here, start trying to loosen some stuff up. Go ahead and start this side. Gotta untap everything. You pull this, get your fingers in there, pull that out, perfect. Get nice. Okay, gotta get this out, and we're going to start pulling apart. And the wheels are on. They do have these pegs, or these pegs that have the little hook into them so they can hook together. But if you pull the legs apart, they come apart pretty easy, which is good. I'm gonna take the feet here. I'm gonna pull these out like so. I'm going to take this entire panel here is on a double hinge, you see there. That's going to slide down. And that's going to, there's a slot and tab in there. This is just going to come down. Fill that back in. On this side, you're going to take these pieces apart. There we go. Kind of turn that out and around, and that'll just come down. You'll see tab here, slot here. This is coming here. Lock itself into place. Come around. Bring the foot down, and this piece up. Gives you us a foot. Going to come down here. This will fold out. You're going to take this piece here and you're going to bring the wheel up and then down, and then this is going to come in. You'll see there's these two slots here. These two tabs are going to go in there, and then this is going to slot. This tab will go right into that slot there, and that'll lock everything into place. Take this piece here and fold it up and down, actually like so, and then this piece that'll all tab in there, and then just extend the foot all the way down to give you some clearance, and then that piece just sits under there because it doesn't allow you to really fold up underneath there. So there we go. And you're going to do the same thing over here. You take this here, pull this apart because there's these pegs that goes in the ports here, and then bring this, turn around and down, and then that'll again tab slot, and then you can also make sure everything's lined up with that piece there. Take the foot out and down, straighten out, bring the toe around, and that piece up there. Take this here, I'm gonna bring up the foot again, bring this piece down. As you bring this piece in, bring the wheels up. You'll have this tab that goes into the knee joint, the connector piece there. Take this piece here. This is on that hinge there, that double hinge. It's going to come down, and then take this piece here all the way around, and then I might be transforming that wrong. I'll have to look at it later. If I am, I'll mention it. And bring everything there. Locks everything in place. And there we have the lower legs done and all brought together. Hope that was helpful. Come up here. We're going to take these two pieces here. This is just a really tight. Matter of fact, when I first transformed this into train mode, this piece was too small, and when I pushed it, then it kind of spread it open a little bit. So you're going to bring that up here, and then on this side, same thing. And then you're going to have this little notch here, and then this notch, this little notch is going to cut out. It's going to and that actually tabs in really nicely there on the back. See what I'm doing here. So take this back here. We're going to bring this piece up. Ugh. So this comes all undone. There is a series of slots here and tabs here. Just going to bring this up for now, and it'll be out of the way. This is going to come up. You're going to tab the panels here on the side. They are on a double hinge. And it's going to come up. So it's going to come up for now. And this whole face piece comes up, but you got to be careful because this has to slide forward. So you're going to bring this. Oh, that's what I've got to do. Untab on this side and on this side, and then that'll bring this piece up. And then slide forward. There we go. And up and around. Bring this back down like so. This is going to slide forward like so. And then we're going to go ahead and bring this piece, fold that inside, and then that's all going to just tap together all nice and tight like. And I'm going to pull this piece back. It's on a double hinge as well. It is tabbed. There are 4 ports, and there are 4 ports here. So it just all tabs in there. You will have these 2 ports go on these pegs here. Or actually, these 2 pegs slide up here. Apologies for that. Oh, did forget one thing. There is this piece here. I'm going to undo that. That's just going to stand up a little bit, and then that's going to be like that. Arms. Going to come forward. At the shoulder, you're going to, I'm trying to remember the best way to do this. That's it. So while you are always up here, take this piece and rotate out and down. So you can, at the shoulder, to get everything all lined up. Then bring the arms down. Arms will untab. There is a tab and a slot there. Pull these down here and then down. A little different. This is on a rocker hinge on the inside. And then you're going to bring the fist out as well. And then this will all come around. Once that's all tabbed in, then this will just come in as well. And there is a slot here in the arm, and that's just going to tab around this. Make sure that's lined up. There we go. This is on a slide, so it'll slide back and then put this back up. And same thing on this side, bring the arm down. Come out a little bit so you can get into the forearm. Open that up. Bring this down. All the way around. Bring the fist out. Okay. Bring the hinge. Slide that forward. Almost done. Tell you, the joints are really firm, tight in place. Bring the chest piece open. Bring the head up. And there's a small tab. Just make sure that that's all lined up. And once that is, there's also 2 tabs here and 2 slots. Make sure everything's all lined up, ready to go. That tabs in, and there we have Dark Knight in his robot mode, and I like him. I like him quite a bit. Not only is, the transformation is simple, it's fun. It's a lot of tabs and stuff, especially when putting him into train mode, that can be annoying because you're afraid some things might break, some things might bend wrong. But, I really like the figure quite a bit. Just go over, like I said, everything is painted on this guy. I don't mind the head sculpt. It does have big lips for some reason, though. Like, they really emphasize that. His eyes are painted blue. All paint on the head throughout. Die-cast chest piece. Die-cast in the feet. He's a hefty bot. There's die-cast in the... It feels like there's die-cast in the shins. I don't know if there is, but it feels like it. But yeah, there he is in his robot mode. I think he looks good. For articulation, he can look up pretty good. He can look down pretty good. He does do the full 360. He can emote side to side if you need. Arms come up on this hinge here. He can do a full 360 rotation in his shoulders. He does have, he does have a 90-degree bend at the elbow. You can cheat because this piece does come down as part of the transformation. Oh, actually, this part didn't come down. So he does have over a 90-degree. That's cool. For some reason, I thought I had to take that piece down. But yeah, so he does have over 90-degree bend in the elbow. He does have a bicep swivel. He has a wrist swivel. His fingers are individually articulated. He does have a ball. They are ball joints at the base of the thumb. No joint in the thumb, but it's a ball joint with a pin, and then each finger is ball jointed individual. And then they don't spread, his fingers don't spread apart far. There is only one knuckle joint in the fingers. So, but that's for each finger. And yeah, it looks pretty good. That little tab piece that you undo is for his ab crunch, which is really nice. He does have a swivel a little bit, a waist swivel. But when you do, the backpack does come undone. So, but that's up to you. It doesn't look bad when you're posing him. He can kick out, bring up the hip skirts. He can kick out all the way up, almost all the way back. Come out all to the side. He does have 90-degree joint, 90-degree bend in his knees, and his toe is on a heck of a rocker, and he does have a good up and down movement for his foot. And his toe itself does have, like, you can manipulate the toe a little bit, which is pretty cool. So you can get a lot of posing out of this figure. And for the size of this figure, the price, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong. I think it looks, he's really, really cool. I'm glad I went with this iteration instead of waiting for Takara Tomi's figures to come out. I just think they're, for what they are and what they look like, just too expensive for what you're getting. He does have a tab in his palm, slots on his guns, and he can hold his gun. And it stays in just fine. And you can hold both of them, actually. You can hold this big one too. Trying to find it. There it is. And he can hold that gun just, actually it's pretty heavy. This joint in his elbow is a little loose. He can, ooh, wow. That's interesting. I wasn't doing that before. And it just fell out of his hand and he fell over. Oh well. All right. That's very interesting because this was holding earlier in his hand, like he was able to hold his arm up with it, and so your mileage may vary. It's kind of interesting, but he can hold his other one, so that's okay. Try the other hand just to make sure. Same thing, but he can hold it up like so. If you want him to do that, looks like it's just too big. So, too heavy for this guy. I have seen other reviews where he held it just fine. So, again, your mileage may vary. That's how it is with third-party figures. But overall, besides that, which I don't think is a big deal at all, I think this figure is excellent. You're looking at 6 figures that combine into Raiden. This is the one that this is the set that I went with. Can't wait to see what the next ones look like. I do have Land Racer, or excuse me, Iceland, which is the second iteration or the second figure in this line that I will be doing a review soon of. Let me know what you think of this figure. If you plan on getting this set or if you're going to get the Takara set. Again, for the price point, I really don't think you can go wrong. It's a strong recommendation from me to get this set. Just the way they look, the size of the bots, the die cast, and everything else, I can't imagine what Takara Tomi's going to do. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. I'll be looking at the reviews and checking them out. But so far, I'm really impressed with Moon Studios. And yeah, really liking the Dark Knight. Hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye. But look at that face. I had to do that one more time. Have a good one.